Hello and welcome back to Golden Treasure, the Great Green. We're going to go test our metal a little bit because I want to go fight the honey badger. I promised I'd come back to fight him. So we're gonna go do that. We have read through all this. Gorge its strength. Grant its request. Let the dance of destruction begin. There is no escape. Your ascent causes the Lumberkin great joy. Let me feel the flames of the fire foretold. Bathe me in blood. A last vindication. The dance of destruction begins. You cannot retreat from this fight. Stand with pride and fight with honor. What will you do? Let me brace. Choosing fire. So that's fire first. Let's do burning breath. Oh, am I winning? Okay. So I know it does fire. Oh no, it does, yeah, fire, then air. Let's go for a bite. And then air again. We win! It fought savagely to the end. You honestly had no idea that an aged Lumberkin could be such a skilled warrior. As its last breath rattles forth, it turns its bloodied eye upon you with a look of what could only be called true happiness. The Lumberkin are either completely mad or wholly glorious. Perhaps they are both. Digging in its nearby den, you unearth something interesting. It is a stone, the dark color of fresh-filled blood. Despite a thorough search, you find nothing else. Could it have been lying about the presence of two treasures here? Bloodstone. You discovered the stone in the den of the Lumberkin warrior you defeated. When you hold it in your paw, your thoughts tend to turn to violence. Makes you feel both strong and hungry. Happiness. The Lumberkin are either... Oh, wait. It fought savagely to the end. You honestly had no idea that an aged Lumberkin could be such a skilled warrior. As its last breath rattles forth, it turns its bloodied eye upon you, with a look of what could only be called true happiness. The Lumberkin are either completely mad or wholly glorious. Perhaps they are both. Digging in its nearby den. Okay, I already read that part. My bad. That night, you have a strange dream. Many fur beasts, their bodies made of stars, are looking down on you from the vaulted doom of the sky. One whose eyes burn with a holy fire sings to you before it fades. Well done, young warrior. Bear now my blessing. Freed from my form, I fly to my fate, embraced by the bold bygone warriors of the one song. My spirit knows solace. My heart finds its home. When you wake, you feel a strange pleasure, as if you have passed a test which you did not know existed. Perhaps this was a rare true dream, or perhaps you simply feel more confident. But either way, the fire within burns brighter. You have learned more about the way of Lumberkins. You are truly strong and victorious even in defeat. This grants a bonus of fire and earth alignment. Within blazing essence bound tightly to our burly bodies, destruction dares not draw near. Life is precious, let none pry it from you, but for a price paid in pain and persistence. Free from fear, two tales alone can be told. Victory or the void, lone ways of the worthy. This is our way, the good way of the Lumberkin. I probably still have a little bit of time. I have a little bit of time. You have achieved the second gate of mastering the fire element. You mastered your fiery breath such as you now execute a fire flash. Yeah, I know no tails are pretty close. But we should learn everything we can along here, honestly. Let's explore this area quickly. Here lies the heart of the Tailless, claimed within Great Darktooth's territory. In these lands, the great diversity of the wild is outlawed. In fields of oversharp geometry, only one kind of plant grows at a time. The stench of the no-tail hive soaks the air, and most good beasts stay far away in fear of their lives. Neither the tailless nor their slave beasts will welcome you, and only the most bold or reckless of the kin will look for knowledge or wealth here. Do you dare? Alright, I think we might leave. Or at least try to do the riddles again. Or we just fight them. I read this earlier, so I'm not going to reread it. I'm going to take all my precious treasures. Yes, I know. Yes, we have met, Did we name him Twist? Yeah, we named him Twist. Challenge Twist for his territory. My fur and feathers are green, though my essence flows not red. Your beginning was within me, and so shall be your end. What am I? I believe that is Earth. Give me food and I shall thrive. Give me water and I shall die. What am I? Fire? Hooray! We actually succeeded this time. You are victorious. Your superiority proven. Twist is forced to slither away in search of a new home. With so little land unclaimed in this world and weighed down by both youth and deformity, its chances are slim. But such is the way, the good way of the Draken. The strong survive and the weak perish. Nothing now stands in your way. It is time to cross the threshold. With essence ablaze, you enter this realm, this place of magic, this setting for the grand adventure which will be your life. The great green shall belong to you, and you shall belong to it, so it is sung by the music in your heart. Following custom, you journey for 5 full suns after leaving Heartbone Valley. Your new home must not be too close to Darktooth. You will need a good and wide hunting ground, and the Elder's power should not be slighted. You are gloriously alone. There is no trace of the No-Tails here, nor has there ever been. Their kind has never marred the heart of the Great Green, the wild forest primeval. This turning of earth draws to a close. A colder wind ruffles your feathers. The trees are shedding their scales, falling around you in a golden tribute. A bone-deep fatigue sets in. Your first great sleep looms. You must find a lair to claim and a place to lay your body and your treasure. One crisp sun, you see it, a high swirl of earth's flesh, a place of sight and safety. It is high enough to survey the lands around it with impunity, yet low enough to allow easy access for a young kin such as yourself who cannot yet tread the air. Near the top of the great hill, you find a source of blessed water murmuring down the stones into a small pool. The earth beside it has been hollowed out by some good beast in times now gone. It will take time, but you may be able to expand it into a proper lair. Your weary paws are unwilling to move from this place, and you drink deeply from the cool, clear water before going to sleep inside the shelter, hoping for a sign that this hilltop refuge is meant to become yours. As you sleep, you dream. Something is touching you lightly, so lightly that it is only a touch of soul, but you smell its mighty essence around you, over you. It is greater than the greatest kin, and yet less than the least, devoid of a body, and yet it holds your entire being within itself. It cradles you in a wordless song, which is the wind in the grass and the flowing waters. The trees sing prayers to it, in reverent creaks and rustles. It remains with you for a time, and then silently withdraws your innermost being, reaching after it as it passes from you. When you awaken, you know in your core that the soul of this land, the spirit wood, heart of the great green, has accepted your presence here. Your essence and mind are in agreement. This land shall be yours. All that remains is to announce your claim to the other kin, and hope that they do not challenge it. After scent marking the surrounding regions, you lift up your forepaws from the ground and spread your wings. Reaching out with voice and mind, you sing the traditional song of claiming. Here I stand under sun's gaze, my claws firmly rooted in the land. In the name of air, fire, water, and earth, I take this land onto myself. Its flesh is my flesh, and its essence my essence. All good beasts here I claim as my prey, source of my life. All treasures here I name unto myself. So it is sung, and so may it be. Only the wind answers, and as the sun fades with no challenges nor replies from any other kin, this land is now yours by right, and not a moment too soon. Your first great sleep is nearly upon you. You dig out a small chamber within the cave, opening atop the hill, and lay your body down within it. Your mind is sliding downwards into a warm void. With the last of your strength, you seal over the chamber, and the darkness swallows you. Part 2. For the structure that we raise, time is with materials filled. Our todays and yesterdays are the blocks with which we build. Thus alone can we attain to those turrets where the eye sees the world as one vast plain, and one boundless reach of sky. And I'll leave this episode here. I will finish part 1. We're on to part 2 now. Thank you guys for joining me. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.